man. You know, I think I need to show this 201 some love. Any of you 201 owners out there have this problem? It's pretty common. You can't sit here and hold the hood up while you're working on it. So I decided to order a new part. You know, it's not very expensive. Really, it's not very expensive at all. And I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. I'm amazed at how many people are not familiar with the proper way to open up a Mercedes hood. I'm constantly amazed, in fact, at how many people don't know that the hood will go straight up. And sometimes I'll put my hood straight up in the air and go, wow, how do you do that, dude? They don't even know that they can do that to their own car. So to begin with, this strut here wears out with time and it needs to be replaced with a new strut. But if you want to get the hood to stay up, you can't just push on it and you don't need to go get a stick. You can actually release this little tab, push this little spring-loaded tab back, and then you can pull the hood straight up, and that will lock it in place. And of course, that's where you want to have the hood when you replace the strut. You'll have two clips that you'll need to remove. I like using a long, real narrow needle nose pliers. I just reach in on this clip right in there and then pry back on it and push it off. The upper clip's a different style. Just get a hold of that back lip and pull straight out on it. Okay, with the two clips off, now we've got to get the rod off the pins. Move back here and I'll show you how we do that. Oh my word! I'm blinded by the sun. The sun just came out in the Pacific Northwest. Oh man. The bottom end of the strut just pulls right off that pin. Then you can just lay that down. Then we're going to move up to the top. This way you have to be a little careful. This is a removable pin, so you'll want to push it out and try not to drop it down into the engine compartment or you're never going to find it. Then you can completely remove the strut and get ready for the new strut to be installed. Begin by removing this plastic piece off the end of the new strut. We're going to install this first at the top. You'll want to push that in and line it up. Then you can take the pin that you previously removed, insert it in the hole, and then take the clip and carefully snap that into place. The next step is to take the new hydraulic part of the strut and install it in the plastic housing. Pull back on this spring clip and just push the metal piece right up into that plastic housing and then lower it down and just adjust it downward until you can slide it on over the end of that pin, and then you can install this clip. This one's a little bit tricky to install. You have to kind of push it on here and then snap it into place. Okay, let's see if this thing works. Now, to release the lock, you push on the pink lever right here. Sometimes it's red if it's not faded. And you can tip the hood forward. It should come down and stop and lock in right there. Look at that. Now we can push the hood down. You should lift it up about midpoint, and at that point it should go up the rest of the way by itself. If it doesn't, it means the strut is weak. So now I can get under the hood here and not worry about my head. Okay, for you 201 owners, this has to be one of the cheapest repairs you can make to your 201 for the greatest reward and return to prevent frustration and bodily injury.